I mean, tis the season. Tis the season for a slap shot rebound.
I'm glad you said that because it was
heroes
the first.
to you.
All right.
Well, all right. Now we're demonetized. There it is.
No, we're good. It was in the 9th second, and I think according to Google
It's
on
a buzzer
YouTube,
beater.
yeah, the first
What did you
7
say?
seconds.
A buzzer
You can't
beater.
swear. It is, dude.
Buzzer beater.
Insane
It's
regulations,
slapstick.
by the way. It used to be like first 30 seconds, and they cut it to 15, and now it's 7.
It's actually based.
Once you're past 7 seconds, you're good. Hello. Welcome to Shrimp Hours episode 124. I'm Drive Through. I'm here. Cody's here. Ben's here. Slap's here.
Hello.
Caleb's here. This is just the usual crew at this point, I guess.
Yeah, Rusty's dead. Ed's dead.
I actually have a bone to pick with the Shrimp Hub cool admin on Twitter because it says in the bio that sometimes Ben is there and sometimes I am there. I feel like we need to shift it around to like sometimes Rusty's there, sometimes Ed's there.
Yeah. Times have changed.
Mm-hmm.
It's over.
And sometimes Caleb is glove.
That's
I remember
all
when
the time.
Caleb and Ben used to
Caleb's-
be special guests on this show.
Sometimes
They
Caleb's got
just
to
show up
throw
all
it
the
up.
time.
Now we're special
Pie
guests
on
every
the-
week.
Yeah, you're always a special guest.
Was that your very first ever appearance on the podcast?
What?
When you deep throated the pie?
No, that was in a Daytona 24 stream from
Daytona
like
24.
2 years ago.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
2 years ago. That was like pre-COVID, bro.
Listen,
Maybe.
these last half a decade is kind of just blended together.
I think that was
might have
actually
been
during
Yeah,
COVID
Either
because
4 or 5 years ago.
I think I remember during the
No,
clip
that
you
was
put your mask
pre-COVID.
down and then face a
he did have a
pie.
mask on, yeah.
Yeah.
That might have been 21. That might have been 21 then.
Also
All
known
I
as
know is
not
it's been
pre-COVID.
2 years since I quit McDonald's, dude. Like the Caleb McDonald's update has been dead for 2 years. So
Caleb,
like your
fucking
internet.
internet
It's
is dead.
It's been about a day
Caleb
since
internet update. Maybe we can't play video
Every
games.
time you start talking, like it just immediately starts roboting your voice, roboting your voice. Then I'm fucking washed. It's over.
All right. Starting with the news. I actually don't have much to talk about this week other than the fact that apparently there was some guy in F1 who had a vendetta against the Andretti's and then they kicked him out and now they're going to let in Cadillac, but only if it's not called Andretti. 2026. Be on the lookout. Finally, we'll get 2 more seats in Formula
What does it
1.
matter?
2 more
Some
cars.
That's a
people
very
like,
good
Marco
question.
Andretti for some reason.
Yeah, they just hate Marco Andretti, which, you know.
Marco Andretti's not on the team, bro.
Yeah, but it had
Now
his
he's
name
not.
on it and they didn't like it. But yeah. Now, like, it's still going to be out of. Like, they're still going to run it, but it's not allowed to be called Andretti for some bizarre reason.
I saw a
it's
thing
gonna
that,
be
like,
Cadillac.
This requires a little bit of a classic American strong arming. I think we need to go in with certain actionable threads.
Uh-oh.
It's going to be a Cadillac Formula 1 car powered by a Ferrari engine,
Until 2028, and then they'll have a Cadillac engine ready.
supposedly.
That's so funny, dude. Like, just build an engine. Like, even if it's a piece of shit, just build an engine.
No, the facilities to run one of those F1 engine things just takes so long to set up. That being said, I think Renault's dropping theirs, so who knows? They'll have Ford engines by then too, supposedly.
Yep.
No,
And NASCAR
Ford
would be dead
Cosworth
by
is
then,
back.
it's the actual Ford, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, NASCAR, take notes. You don't have to top out at 160 to get manufacturers to join your shitty sport.
Yeah.
I don't know how to open up this show when there's no NASCAR that occurred. Like, what can we get the people riled up again about?
What do you mean, dude? This is the best time of the year.
I can get you something that's riling up people now. Dave Moody said that Penske was bringing the playoffs to IndyCar.
Oh, I did
I think
see
he's
that
just
today.
He
I
is
think
stupid.
he meant supercars, genuinely. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I
he's just
believe
in
it.
his old man brain, like his fucking dementia set in, and he mixed up supercars and Indy cars because all he does is talk to mouth breathers on the phone all day and gets prank called by Jason Jacoby. Like I do.
See,
I
I've
did see that David Land said that it was something that was in the works and everyone vetoed it. So
See-
it's not happening.
if it had happened, like, I feel sad that supercars did it because I like supercars. If IndyCars did playoffs, I already don't watch IndyCar and I wouldn't watch it still. So it really doesn't make a difference to me.
Add more ovals. That's all you need to do. People will watch.
If you build it.
Wins the Indy 500 and he's in the playoffs.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
Okay, so we're speedrunning this podcast.
There's no
talk about
NASCAR
something
stuff to
else?
talk anymore.
Yeah.
Drip or drown. Drip or drown.
Week 28 in a row of requesting a full version of this.
How we're gonna have to like lean on Animal Planet hard through the winter. How did we get through it last year? Was it just lots of moments in history?
Animals.
We might have
No,
to
it
do
was
some hotel
it was
reviews.
helpers. It was helpers at UPS, and I got animals
Oh.
today.
Salmon.
All right. What were you saying, Ben? We have to do
Hotel reviews.
That actually would be a solid segment to get us through the winter. I will say for now though, we've got some Drip or Drown. Just a very light one, just a little peppering of some early 2025 schemes that I'd like to talk about. I'm sure there will be more discussion on this topic in the future. But first of all, C-Bell new DeWalt scheme dropped today.
Who cares?
And
How
it's
do they
better than
get
last year's,
worse?
but it's still not good.
That's not better than last year's, dude.
Yeah, with the little white crap everywhere, I think this is better. The number font is insane. Like, someone needs to be taken out back for what they've done to the 20. Like, remember when it was the Tony Stewart 20 and it was like,
number is
How many
outlines they need?
dude, yeah, like, what is that? Who's it for? White number, black outline, yellow outline around that, and then a black outline, and then a drop shadow? Stop it. And there's another yellow outline around here.
Yeah, you need to be killed for this. Like,
This-
DeWalt is one of the easiest, like most. It's just like a layup car. Literally, just a yellow car with some black on it, with the black logo. Like, make it a two-tone, just yellow and black looking
Done.
thing.
The black isn't even the same. It's different colors on the
It's
logo
like a dark
and the.
gray, yeah.
It's
Yeah, we got
like,
gray
what?
and black.
That might just be whoever made this render fucking it, because
Why
they
is
It might be a gloss from the render, but I hope.
Why
Oh,
is
God.
and even like the roof number is a different white than the side number.
this is amateur hour.
Yeah, and it's not slanted either. Like, what the?
What is that?
Oh, it's
top
never
roof
been
number?
slanted. It hasn't been slanted,
Yeah,
but
the
for the
top
last couple
number's
years, they
always-
added
yeah.
this.
It looks
fat
like they
drop shadow.
rendered
It's
this
horrible.
and they forgot to add the roof number like Caleb, and so they just like photoshopped that in at the last
Wow,
second.
dude.
It's just like you look at the old Matt Kenseth cars and they're fucking like iconic and sick, and they actually like squish the DeWalt logo so it fits on the quarter panel. It looks great. And then you have this.
You remember the Matt Kenseth's 2002 or 2003 scheme where it actually had like the buzz saw like in the paint?
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
sick.
the one who's won the championship in.
Yeah.
What is this arrow on the scheme? It is. What?
Is that supposed
like
to be
this
a
slab?
buzz saw?
Is this the
No,
one
it's
you're
just a
talking about?
singular.
Yeah, that's the
Didn't I
one.
buy that from you, Cody?
This is Caleb's car now. Once you pay me.
Enough about that. He also has a Ream car, which they dropped,
Oh
which
my god.
Ooh.
dude, the logo on the side
Count
is
the
tiny. The
outlines,
number
yeah.
has what, 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's actually better than the other one.
We
They
need to
messed
come
up
up
the
with
roof number
an
again?
award.
Why is it not slanted?
It's never been slanted.
It's never. It's
Well,
yeah. It's ever since
even on
Joey
the Tony
Logano took over
cars.
yeah.
Wasn't
Actually,
it?
yeah. No, even on the Tony cars, because I remember the 07 one with no scheme. The top roof number is
Yeah, that one sucked too.
straight.
Can we confirm this?
We are checking. Yeah, Slap, I
Those
got
roof-
bad news.
The numbers on that roof.
This is a
not
Mandela
slanted.
effect. You guys are lying to. No.
Oh no.
The numbers on that roof are
No,
not slanted. The Secret Service would
no.
not be scared to go near those numbers.
Slap, I got
Slap.
bad news for you, buddy.
Oh,
It has
this is
never
meant-
been slanted.
No. It can't be.
Yeah, we were just talking.
My
about
entire
Mandela effect
life
last
is a
week.
lie.
I cannot find a single picture with slanted 20s on the roof.
Wait till he finds out that UPS's color is actually blue, not brown.
This has
Right.
always been a Joe Gibbs thing too. Denny Hamlin has always had it's a non-backward slanting 11 on the roof too. Like that thing's always
Still.
been just straight up and down.
Look at how sick this number looks, where it's just white, orange, black, and then how just
Whatever
insane this is. And
Why
how
is the
insane
inside
that
of the
is.
0 red?
This
Who
is the same
knows?
team that put a fucking Mavis piece of shit on the track that got voted
Dude.
worst car of the
Yeah,
year this year.
worst.
So
Mhm.
Drownies.
of the year.
has gone to the 2311 racing
we
school of making a Cup Series paint scheme.
Can we send JGR a fucking trophy if we're doing it the other
Just
way
a
around?
bag of shit.
Yes.
Just poo poo.
I didn't
Just
see
to
that
their
on the list
doorstep.
of trophies,
Send them the
unfortunately.
dog poop trophy. It's just like the drown.
There
of
is the
year.
toilet bowl trophy from
There,
that website.
yeah, there is the golden
That we could send
golden
the
bowl
fucking
that we could send.
They also can't
toilet bowl.
even line their stuff up on
Die
this
of the
fucking
year trophy.
template.
die
God.
of the year award.
Yeah, if you win the shit in the box trophy 2 years in a row, the third year we just send you a bomb. Get out of here.
God.
That was the feds like
send you a
taking Caleb down as he was
50-pound
saying
bag
that.
of ammonia nitrate fertilizer in the mail.
All right. Next 2025
Anthrax in the
paint
mail to
scheme.
Joe Gibbs Racing.
William Byron, new Exalta car.
There's a lot of flames.
They
love
want to
them
make it look like Jeff Gordon, but also not like Jeff Gordon, which
You know
I
what?
kind
I like
of
it.
understand.
I like it.
I don't.
I like
Got the
everything
correct
with the front.
number color.
Yeah, I don't know this. I don't like this. That's
What
not
the
a
fuck is that
flame.
big ass flame. Yeah,
There's a
that
few
is
Like a
too many
handlebar
flames.
piece of
mustache.
shit.
And how close all this
Yeah,
stuff
that's
gets. I don't know. It's just a little bit like.
Yeah. Get rid
Eh.
of the flames just a tad.
Look, for
They're
a next
also,
gen
like-
scheme, this is all right.
I'll be the first to say flames are hard to draw, but I feel like you can do better than that.
Looks like a bird's beak right there, a mouth.
The roof
just
is a little
cracked
too
claw.
Optimus Prime-y for my taste. I don't know if I'm digging this.
Nobody thinks about
Hey
that
Caleb,
except for
who's your
you.
favorite Transformer?
Harley Payne.
Not to talk too much shit, but here's
Oh
the
my
Raptor
God.
car, which is also
We might have to take the Cup Series out back, dude. Oh no.
that is what really bothers me. This little like cut back behind the number. Like the bottom part. This is sick, but this is the first year where you can wrap the side skirts on Chevys, and we are not taking advantage of that at all.
I've never been more sad than I am right now looking at these.
They're not great.
Why does Raptor, an automotive paint company, just like, yeah, let's make our cars puke green every year?
The most
Like, that's
bland,
what it
yeah.
is. So-
Pale puke
Raptor's not
green
paint.
and
Raptor
pale
is trunk
gray.
liners, but like I
Yeah,
Sure.
I don't
Exalta
mind
is
their
the paint.
colors. I just think it could look good. Maybe I'll redesign these. I should do these. All right, we'll
Sounds like a
check
stream
back.
idea.
Sounds like I kind of want to make a YouTube video. There's a lot of
yeah,
like
great YouTube
fun
video.
designers like outside of NASCAR, or even like a little short. Dude, I've been watching a lot of shorts recently. I think it'd be a fun little short idea.
It's just because you're a zoomer, but like a Kel Lauren type redesign.
Is the
video
Zoomer?
would
Shut the
Well, you can
fuck
do
up,
both,
Caleb.
and-
Next.
All right. Oh yeah, Riley Herbst
Oh my
has shown off the
God.
35 car
That thing
Monster
is
Energy.
cursed. That's cursed.
That is ugly.
So it's missing the diffuser, I think. Something's weird
Yes.
about this. The ride
And
height's
the-
insane.
It looks the same as any other monster
The
car. like,
spoiler looks wrong.
ever.
Dude, look at the angle on that thing. What the hell is this? This is a cursed show car. We're gonna have to
This
look
is-
past that.
This might be
Dude,
the
look at the
worst show
jack
car
hole
of the next
size.
gen I've seen.
That's massive.
Is the nose supposed to have that deep of an underbite? Like, what the fuck is that?
So they're doing the teeth that they've been doing, but they added a little extra bit down there, and then they did the skirts in green, which honestly better than plain black, but not a whole lot better.
All will be forgiven if he does a Tabasco Fiasco throwback.
These wheel nuts are also bizarre, dude. This is a weird ass show car. I don't know what the hell is going on
Riley
with
Hurst
this.
getting a full-time cup ride before Corey Heim too is a little insane.
Who cares?
Money.
Yeah, that's all you got for Drip or Drown. So not
I
looking good.
think DT and Drip or Drown.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say not looking good for 2025. Oh, this is an immediate drip, is what this is. Hold on.
Drip or dry.
Oh, soon to be back-to-back Red Rocket Nut of the Year award winner Ryan Williams cooked. If DT would just show it.
I'm trying.
Yeah, if DT wasn't stupid.
There we go.
DT wasn't cooked.
Connor Zillish merch has dropped from Red Rocket Nut of the Year winner Ryan Williams. Did some sick ass fucking dude. I love these things.
I love that one.
Dude, we need more
I hate
white
that they don't drop the
shirts at NASCAR races.
Yes.
That's
White
too
shirts,
much.
period.
This is
Chevrolet
cool
on the
still,
front end. Like, I wish they would just drop the text.
Yeah, but it makes sense because they're not selling the Camaro, but they still want to be like, they still want to use the space. I don't mind it. I don't mind the shit. You'll get used to that after literally a month. The Chevrolet on the nose. Genuinely. Anyway, let's Trip or Drown. So yeah, Cup Series.
Comment. We are not, as a species, worthy of these paint schemes by Ryan.
Dude, yeah, those shirts are so sick. Caleb's wearing Ryan now, aren't you?
Yeah.
It's like when you're at a fancy gala and they're like, "Who are you wearing?" And it's Ryan Williams. I just have a Trading Paints shirt on. Shout out. What comes after Drip or Drown normally? Oh, 2 minutes of football.
Football.
Browns are back.
Thursday was sick. Actual cool Thursday night game. Changing conditions. You love to see it.
No. It's a good thing that we're bringing in a dome. I mean, we just can't take these cold weather games anymore.
It was sick. Like, I tuned in and I watched only the end of it, and it was just like an actual blizzard, and there's just dudes going crazy in the stands. It's just
Yeah, it was crazy, like how
sheets of
Blizzard just
snow
showed up
coming
in
in.
like the back half of the game. Just
So
all
I didn't
this
watch the
crazy,
first
like,
half.
snow globe.
And they went to
They were
highlights
showing, like-
afterwards, and I was like, "Oh, that's the same game. It literally looks like a different game." The first
Right.
half,
They
when
were
it's just all
showing the
green.
replays of the first half, and it just looked like a game from last year or something.
Yeah. I will say that did help secure my absolute L in fantasy. I scored 100 less points than I did last week. Everyone sucked. Kind of sad.
I had a league all-time record. I scored 217 fantasy points this
Oh my
week.
god.
Dude, with who?
Was it against your dad again?
No, but I had Kyler Murray had an okay day. He only scored 11 points, so it wasn't anything. I had Nico Collins with 20, DK Metcalf with 16, Jahmyr Gibbs with 24, Tony Pollard got 21, Mark Andrews got 15, CeeDee Lamb got 16, Marvin Harrison had 21, Cameron Dicker had 16, and then Houston defense had 35.
Damn.
35
On defense? Goddamn.
Dude, I was
Didn't
setting
they
up.
Sacks, an
lose?
interception. Yeah, but they had 8 sacks. They had an interception. They recovered 2 fumbles. They scored a touchdown defensively. They also had I think they had a return touchdown too that counted.
and still
So-
lost the game. That's crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Will Levis, the Mayo Master, is slicing and dicing. The Titans are winning the Super Bowl at 3-8 right now. We'll come back when they are in the AFC Championship.
I don't think
Yeah,
they
okay.
are.
Dude, I might never play fantasy football ever again after what happened to me this week. I was setting up to have the all-time upset. I was playing Jacob, who's 9-2, first in the division right now. I entered the day projected 15 points ahead of him, or behind him, excuse me. Had a great, just all my dudes did consistently well. Ended up 35 points ahead of him at the end of the day, with him having 1 player remaining. That 1 player happened to be Saquon Barkley, who scored 45 fucking points. And then I had Justin Tucker remaining for the Monday night game. I needed him to score 10 points. He scored 8. I lost by 2 points.
Damn.
I'm never playing fantasy football.
Did
again.
anybody watch the Commanders Cowboys game?
No.
No.
I heard what happened, but I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
What
in the final 3 minutes, 31 points were scored or something crazy like that.
Mhm.
Oh, it's like that Ravens Vikings game from way back when.
Yeah, it's like the first NFL game that had 2 missed extra points, 2 kickoffs returned for a touchdown, and a botched onside kick return for a touchdown. Like, it was just absolute madness in like the final 3 minutes of the game.
we were busy watching the Bears come back and then inevitably lose in overtime after they got the ball back.
Yeah, it's kind of scary how good the NFC North is this year. That the Packers are currently 8-3 and they're third in the division.
Skill issue.
They're behind a 10-1 Lions and a 9-2 Vikings.
Hey, the Lions are winning the Super Bowl, which is good for some people.
The Packers are third in their division, and like every other division in the NFC, that record is like 3 games better than like the division leader in like every other division.
Although all the Lions are getting injured. Like he had back-to-back blue tent. Like there was a line for the blue tent when we were watching
waiting
the
line.
game.
Yeah, it's like a McDonald's drive-through. It's just wrapped around the fucking building.
They got 2 lines for me. You gotta go on the choose cone.
It was so bad because like one person got off of the whatever's in the blue tent.
Whoever just hopped on.
Yeah, another person just immediately hopped on. It's like, oh my god.
Speaking of football championship implications, Alabama eliminated from college playoffs.
Good.
Damn.
Also, for the first time in 11 years, South Carolina and Clemson in the Palmetto Bowl, 2 ranked teams going up against each other, baby. This is for all the marbles. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Meanwhile, Fox is hyping up the Ohio State Michigan game. It's going to be a 56-7 game.
It's going to be a complete dud.
Just because Slap has the shirt on, the Tennessee Vols are coming to Nashville this weekend to play Vanderbilt, and Vanderbilt's going to try to keep them out of the playoffs. So we'll see.
DT's just sitting here thinking, this is way more than 2
trying to go for
minutes.
their 3rd massive upset of the year.
That was
like
10 minutes of football. On to the next.
Once we get into college, he's lost.
Animal Planet, it's Animal Planet.
I said, wow, they're all animals.
I mean, I guess I shouldn't really be speed running the podcast since it's off season, but I also just do not care for college football. Just moving on to the next. Animal Planet this week. It is a month from Christmas, which means it is UPS helper season. Which means we get a dosage of stories from Slap about whatever
raw
insane
salmon.
People end up in the trap.
I have kept an eye out for raw salmon boy. I've been seeing if he came back into the rotation. He has not, so maybe he's back in jail. I don't know.
Been let go. Back in jail.
Did I tell you guys last time somebody did a background check on him and they found out he had heroin possession?
Oh no.
Driving while intoxicated, resisting arrest. He had a whole rap sheet.
This is the kind of motherfucker that would eat a raw salmon butter sandwich.
Yeah, this is the type of unhinged motherfucker we would find. But on Friday, I had a helper. He's first time I'd ever worked with him. He said he worked on preload, so he kind of knew the number system, how to organize shit. So I'm like, all right, how long you been doing preload? He's like, oh, for 3 months. I'm like, all right, cool, And then we do a couple stops together, and he's really talkative. He's kind of hyperactive, and then he starts making a few jokes. He starts making a few meme jokes.
Ooh, he starts getting too comfortable.
Yeah, and then me and him kind of hit it off, and then he goes into Caleb territory. He's way out there, dude. He's he's
death threats.
Yeah,
he's he's a human meme, a living meme. He just has the turbo autism. He just cannot turn it off.
Is he just like a 4chan user?
I don't know what it is, but it's just
he saw equals Slap. He saw equals.
Just some I can't really describe it, but he would just we'd roll up to a stop sign. I would start slowing down, that's the stop sign, you gotta stop now. And this is sort of Caleb thing where he would say something incredibly stupid and then give you that shit-eating grin, trying to evoke some reaction out of you. That was funny, wasn't it? I was like, no, it really wasn't, but your stupid face makes me start giggling. And that was his cue. He kept feeding off of that,
Oh, you can't give him anything.
Cody, you know this. When we were at Talladega and Caleb would do do something incredibly stupid.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he would look at us with that grin on his face.
It's
And
yeah,
like,
it's
was funny, right? And we would be like, no, but
no.
Like
no,
what?
but
I need an example. What did I do? What
you
instance
fucked
did I?
up the tent. You fucked up the tent
What
on
did you do to the tent?
purpose. Like he would just sit there with the tent and just like fuck it up, like trying to set it up, and he would fuck it up. And like look at us, and he'd like grin and shit, and like me and Cody would just be like, you know what, you ought to be killed, and he'd just be like,
Or when
cackling over
you,
there.
I remember one when he came with one of the palm trees and like all the morning dew, like right after Slap woke up and just like shoved it right into his open tent and just got him all wet.
That is kind of funny.
I bet on video, by the way.
Dude, poor Slap just got violated in his tent like all the time. We would just
After all the honks, we finally turned the tables.
Yeah, they
We
did
did.
turn the tables.
There's a picture somewhere of Slap asleep, just like in his tent, and we took a picture of it. Yeah, coffin shoes, and we photoshopped him in his tent, just in like a sarcophagus, like an Egyptian tomb. Let me see if I can find this picture.
You
Hold on.
definitely are able to find it.
Yeah, but my helper, like at one point, like we started like shoving each other, like we're walking back from like a stop after we had to like carry some heavy shit out. We started shoving each other, just like just cackling, horsing around or whatever. And then like I shove him once, and he just like suddenly says, "Stop! I'm a minor. You can't do that." No, dude.
Yep.
Don't shout that so loud.
Yeah,
That's fucked
that sounds
up.
like shit to me.
Dude, this thing's lagging. I opened this picture and it's so big that I literally lagged the podcast. That's crazy.
Oh my god.
Here it is though. It's the fucking slaps past the fucking.
I mean, I was eepy. It may not be eepy.
Me and Cody wanted to go to the boulevard, and we were like, "Hey, Slap, come to the boulevard at like 6:30 p.m." And he was that in the fucking tent, like.
Oh man.
Dude, words can't describe how disappointed I was that I didn't realize that just the like level of like crowd hype dropping off between Saturday and Sunday night was going to be as big as it was.
Yeah.
I mean, I thought there'd be
on Sunday night is just dead.
I thought there'd be at least a couple people there. There was just no one on the boulevard.
Dude, CTMP on a Sunday night is like a private camping experience. Everyone's gone. It's because all the locals go, like, because they have nothing to do on Monday and they don't want to stay an extra night. Already, well.
Meanwhile, for us, it's nice because it's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of
Although
cuddle
CTMP
time.
weekend's not back to work. Yeah,
Ben would
tons of
love quiet.
10 sex.
Wait, what?
What
did I miss there?
Caleb, am I supposed to bring up this picture at some point? Is this Animal Planet?
Yeah, this is. I mean, maybe not Animal Planet, but just funny photos. Is Connor Zilish with Antonio Brown?
Yeah, he was the cracker of the day that day.
He was the cracker of the day.
Have we had two NASCAR driver cracker of the days in the same
back to
week?
back.
Yeah,
Back to back.
He's
Martin,
been big on
Connor
the.
Zilish.
Yeah, Antonio Brown's been on the NASCAR bug. We need to, dude. Core needs to slide in Antonio Brown's DMs. We need to get him on a Core broadcast.
We've
Get him
talked
in a
about
car.
trying to get Antonio Brown on Shrimp Hours in the past.
It's true.
Dude, he might be down. He would be down to be on Shrimp. Could
Yeah,
you
who
imagine
do
just,
you
like,
wish death upon? In the
just
How much time you
NFL.
got?
150 cracker of the day featuring Antonio Brown.
I did write down one title already. It's just the turbo autism. Slap was talking about the fucking work. I don't know if we can name it that.
Has that
We'll
not
see.
already been a name?
No.
I don't see why that can't be.
Okay.
Caleb, we're not able to talk about that story you told us yesterday, are we?
What story did I tell you yesterday?
At your work story.
Oh.
Probably not.
Okay. I figured as such, but
It's a little too specific.
Too fresh. Oh, that too.
We'll keep it a little down
Just
low.
if you see Caleb in a Target, run away in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, if you see me in a Target, steal something directly in front of me. Go ahead.
Keep it under $1,000 though, because he can't really do anything aside from just
That's true.
basically take your info and then release you.
Or do it during a cup race because he'll be looking at his phone watching it on
That's
Discord.
true. If you do it during a New Hampshire Cup race that Ryan Blaney's in second, you will be able to steal an entire thing of electronics. So shout out to that guy.
You will be able to rob the entire jewelry section.
Any other Animal Planet for this week? Because if not, media check-in. Any media to check in on? We had Core last night. It was banging as always.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan.
Or more like Snore.
Wow.
Shut up, Slap.
So why
I got
don't
my
you
first
play
top
fun
10
video
of the
games?
season.
Yeah, I got dumped on the last lab just so Cody could get his first top 10.
I appreciate your sacrifice.
Yeah,
Oh,
no
I do
problem.
have media, but it's also Animal Planet. The whole Florence 400 situation.
Oh my god.
So what happened? Apparently the flow broke. Flow machine broke.
The NASCAR
No.
Productions machine
NASCAR
broke.
Productions.
Oh.
The first time NASCAR like gets involved with anything flow related, they immediately fuck everything up, and now Flow's the one that looks bad as a result. Yeah.
But shout out to our boy Pike on like Blake's and his helper, whatever you call him, broadcast
co-announcer.
His play-by-play
co-announcer.
announcer.
Yeah,
Isn't
the main announcer.
Eric
Blake
Brennan?
the-
His
Eric
helper.
Brennan.
Helper.
Eric Brennan. I don't know.
His
I might be
helper.
stupid.
I was thinking about UPS.
Ben did say you couldn't talk earlier in his defense.
Yeah, and I was
I
right.
called it.
Dude, we
So
said this while we
what
were
happened
playing
with
Beam
James
the other
Pike?
night.
I didn't follow any of what
Their
occurred.
broadcast cut where the mics cut out
Oh my god.
for the whole last half.
Oh
so
my god.
Pike was on top of one of the trailers and literally called the rest of the race on his own.
Damn.
Yes, I don't know what happened, but something was going on where like their normal announcer mics were just not working. They weren't getting the feed from the tower, but like the wireless mic worked. So yeah, Pike just called like the entire rest of the race from on top of the pit box with
That's kind
like
of
no
sick.
monitors in front of him, just watching the race. And having,
Yeah, I
like, my
saw the
race pass
picture
his
on
phone,
Twitter
I
where like
think.
it was like him on top of like a hauler in like the middle of the track. Just calling it for like just like on location is crazy.
How
Dude,
pissed-
apparently during one of the cautions, NASCAR sent it to commercial, and then they came back, and there's a massive pileup that they just missed during.
Yeah, because it was
fucking
broken
break.
and they didn't have audio for the next 5 minutes after that
Damn.
big crash.
I feel so bad for Blake because I know, like,
Yes.
personally, like, imagine being like one of the main commentators for the race in which Dale Jr. brings back the Budweiser 8, and your mic just doesn't get
That
picked up
is
for the entire
sad.
back half of the broadcast.
There's nothing you can do. You just do the best that you can for yourself.
Caleb would know all about losing half a podcast.
My bad. My bad.
But yeah, apparently one of the main issues arose because like whoever was in charge of this like NASCAR production side of things, in their infinite wisdom, thought, hey, we're kind of in a rural area. There's going to be a massive turnout. This is going to be one of the most watched events of the year. Instead of getting like a Starlink or some like really good hotspot, some sort of designated like internet service like that we solely use for the broadcast, let's just rely on the cell towers instead, out in the middle of fucking nowhere.
There's James Pike on literally some team's trailer, apparently calling the race and
not even the
in
biggest
circles.
trailer out of the group. Like it was just kind of like in the middle, like a
just whoever
relatively
was
small one.
willing to let him up there, like on such short notice.
That's sick. Shout out to core commentator James Pike.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's funny. 2 of the fucking Cars Tour guys are core commentators.
Is it worth announcing the new core edition, or you just want to keep that for when he actually shows up?
I mean, I don't
I
know.
want to
This-
see if he shows up. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Don't want to hype him up and then he just never shows up.
It's another Xfinity guy. We have a good selection of Xfinity guys now in car. It's pretty
select
impressive.
Cup starts may
Sure.
have killed Kyle Busch one time.
The core Xfinity series.
Hey, we've had a cup driver. A couple
Yeah.
cup
Got a few
But-
cup drivers.
I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Jared Smithley drove a Cup car, didn't he?
House of our
Yeah, Smithley on
fucking
occasion.
Alfredo.
Car.
Alfredo did a
Alfredo
season
was
in
a
Cup.
full-time cup driver at one point.
Damn, I forgot Anthony Alfredo was in Cup. Damn.
Do we know what he's doing next year? Does anyone know what he's doing next year?
Does anybody care?
making
damn.
pasta.
Wow, dude.
He did have his face on an Alfredo sauce thing, which I thought was kind of sick.
I wouldn't be surprised if he does more Trans Am.
Why?
Like
He's done
Paul
Trans Am
Menard.
before.
Yeah, there's not much money in there, is there?
Yeah, Paul Menard won the Trans Am championship this year. I saw. That was sick.
As someone who watched a Trans Am round, there were 3 cars in the top class.
Yeah, there was 3
It
cars
was
that were
Paul Menard,
competitive.
Tommy Dreesy, and some other motherfucker.
Hey, he was the best of those 3. He
And
showed up.
he's
He
got
better be with
Menard's
15
money.
years of Cup Series experience under his belt. Like,
Yeah, and
I
like
mean, I'm sure
one
it's fun,
pole.
but that top class is dying, and I think they should just kind of all run the second class because there's tons of TA2 cars, and that actually looked kind of sick. Trans Am is so funny because it's literally there's 3 cars in the top class. There's like 20 TA2s, and then there were just 3 random GT cars thrown in. Like just like there was like an old Corvette, a Porsche Cup, and then a GT4 car that were all in the same class of just like everything else. Just go out there and turn laps, whatever. They weren't even
Run what
like
you
racing
brung.
each other.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
They
Haley
got a
Deegan
super
was one of
modified
those,
out
so
there.
shout
I
out.
think you'll qualify for like GT4 or whatever.
Yeah, one of those old outlaw late models with the giant like billboard as the fucking side wing.
Yeah.
And a big plastic wall.
Yeah,
That's a
Uh,
massive sideboard.
the
All right, well.
plexiglass.
Let's continue the speed run, I guess. And let's take our time with some emails.
Send in your fucking mail.
Boom.
What's
Bow,
your fucking
bow.
hand slap?
hand slap.
Bow.
In your fucking
Never.
mail.
Send
Bow.
them in,
Bow.
guys.
What's your fucking hand
What's
slap?
fucking hand
I
slap?
don't give a fuck, man. You better send in those emails
Send
at
an
this
email
point.
at this
Welcome
point.
to fan mail.
Just think of all the Vienna
fan mail,
sausages Slap
fan
has
mail,
fan mail.
hand fed to people with his dirty, unwashed fingers.
I was
Y'all
one of
all ate them without protest too.
Those are
Crazy.
those are the 4 fingers of death. You always hear about that infamous MRE from back in the day. Just slaps Vienna sausages.
Let's get this on our tray. Nice.
Nice.
If you want to be finger-fed meat from a can, send us an email. ShrimpHoursPresents@gmail.com. We're also taking questions, comments, and concerns. Something to help us get through the off season
Emphasis
that
on
isn't
concerns.
too stupid. I will say we've got a healthy stack. We got 14 emails this week.
Hell yeah.
God damn it.
Written in by 3 people.
What do you mean, God, dude? This podcast has been like 20 minutes long.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, and 10 of those were talking about football.
Shut
Uh,
up.
You asked.
the emails
Hey, I
have
can
been
talk
coming
about
in.
the Cavaliers for another 10 minutes.
No.
No.
All right. First email comes in from Carl, who says, "Hi Shrimps. I totally agree. The Denny scheme was worst of the worst, dude. When we put those two beside each other, and you literally go,
There was no doubt.
like Ryan Williams versus Joe Gibbs, whatever the fuck, it was just like sad." One argument for the Reagan car is that literally the day before they announced the Reagan scheme, Joe Gibbs Racing put out an Instagram reel with Dave Alpern, shout out to Dave, saying that they never do political sponsors. Well, it wasn't political.
It wasn't really political.
It was a movie about
So-
Yeah,
him.
Ronald
Yeah.
Reagan.
Like if he was
famously
actually running for
president this year.
anything, then I would be concerned. But
If the zombie came out of the ground.
I don't recall.
Carl sent an
I don't recall
update.
if I ever sent those missiles to Iran.
Carl says, I looked
Let's
for it,
make
but I
a
can't
Death Star.
find it. I bet they deleted it, but I remember it being a thing because I think Denny Delivers mentioned it in a meme review, but maybe it's the Mandela effect from Carl. Lost media. Keegan writes in. Says, "Hey Shrimps, first off, what a goddamn core race at Daytona. Hell yeah. It was kind of weird not having Daytona regulars like Rusty, Moonhead, Frisch, or Jacob Hitz in the booth. Dude, I miss Rusty. He
I
won't talk
miss
to me
Rusty.
anymore.
And speaking of rising out of the ground,
Kind of made it feel a little empty, but Core's back and better than ever. Secondly, I'd like to give a shout out to my boss. Bossman was feeling a little under the weather on the previous Monday, but stuck it out and decided not to bring me in and replace him. For Core specifically, that's kind of cool. Later that same night, after everyone had left, it was the bartender and my boss. The restaurant was robbed at gunpoint.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Hey,
that's where
Uh,
Jacob Hitz was.
The perpetrator was caught later that night trying to rob another place, but I have to give a quick shout out for not putting me in that situation. Oh, that's why on Monday
At least I
night.
got his ass.
A little life update, enjoying as usual from Keegan.
Hey, these things happen.
That's scary.
I would know.
Dude, who robs a bar?
Who robbed you, Ben?
Go
I
steal
was
from a
working at
Target.
Speedway, and it was midday. I think I've told this story on the podcast before, but yeah,
I don't think so.
I think you've heard it told in Shrimpage, maybe not the podcast.
I've never
I
heard
don't even
this
think I
story.
know about this.
I've
Yeah,
heard
what?
vague details.
I've definitely told it before.
I've heard vaguely, but I
Yeah, I was working at Speedway because that was my part-time job while I was going to college, and it was midday, and I saw this guy in the background. He had a mask on because it was kind of cold, but looked suspicious. He just waited in the back around the door, waited for everyone to leave, and then came up to the counter. Is like, "Give me all your money," and then he kind of hit his gun like this.
What'd
Damn.
you do?
I'm like, all right. I said, all right. I got a plastic bag,
Okay.
just put the money in there, went to the other registers,
Could you imagine, dude?
told
Yeah,
my
you just-
other employees, hey, fill up the bag. We're getting robbed.
I could totally imagine Ben being super calm in that situation.
Kiss before.
I can imagine Ben being like, all right, we're getting robbed. Here's your stuff. You want a snack too? You want me to get you a drink? Just add that in there.
Hey, the best thing you can do that, just stay calm.
You get the door for him on the
Have
way
him
out.
be calm. Let him know what you're doing.
Dude, could you imagine working the other register and it's just Big Dick Ben? He's like, dude, we're getting robbed. Open up the fucking register. Like, get the money out.
Gonna rob
This
someone
man
and
a Snickers bar on the way out.
it's Ben on the other side.
I have not heard this story.
Yeah, so thankfully we only kept like $100 in the register, really at max. So all he got was like maybe $300, $400. Hand him the bag, and as he
Wow.
walked out the door, he said, "Merry Christmas."
Was it
Merry
near
Christmas, you filthy animal.
No, it
Should've
was
said-
not near Christmas at all.
You should have said, and happy Hanukkah. Bam, 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 and just fucking blasted him. As...
Pull out your concealed pistol and
Yeah.
take him out.
Yeah, yeah, Ben, you should have been like that old dude in like Inglewood, California last year that got robbed, and that dude like rolled up with an AR. He's like, hands up, and that old dude just grabs a double barrel shotgun, just yeets him, and the dude like runs out like, oh, he shot my arm off, dude.
Probably
Okay, I didn't
not
shoot the other
allowed
one.
to do that. It's just a dude in a fucking gas
Well,
station.
that didn't happen at my Speedway. There's a BP like a couple streets down the road that did get robbed at gunpoint as well, like the year before. And that guy
Standard
had
Ohio
a
experience.
Magnum behind his desk, and yeah, people did not walk out of that.
Damn.
jeez.
Damn, punch some holes in that motherfucker.
Was there ever any update for yours? Did they like ever find out who did it, or
No.
did they just get away?
I think I know who it was. It was a regular, but I didn't care.
You recognize like the voice and the body
That's based.
shape.
Yeah, Ben, like a true G, did not rat to the police.
Look, he wasn't stealing. He wasn't stealing money from me.
Yeah, it's true. Hey, it's the corporation, dude. Who gives a fuck?
It's true.
Your money's insured by the federal government. You're not gonna lose a dime. Nobody tried to be a hero.
Unless you're getting paid specifically to stop the corporation from getting robbed, in which case, then
In which
Yeah,
case
so
you
we
tackle
locked
old
the doors
ladies on
and
the
we,
way out.
Yeah, Caleb.
We had
fucking
free
dead.
time to clean up the store, and that's
listen.
what we did for an hour.
Sometimes you gotta tackle a single mother on the way out of the Target. Like these things happen.
As she's trying to steal questionable items.
All right,
Yeah,
next
what
email.
did she steal, Caleb? Let
Your
us
soul.
Next email comes in from Thomas.
know.
Who says, "What's up, shrimps? Every single one of my past emails has been filled with threats and negativity, so this week I'm switching it up." Wow.
Shut the fuck up.
Turning a new.
Oh my
Dead.
god.
Oh my god.
Once again, a purveyor of peace and positivity, Caleb Hoffman, the one and only.
Dude, I'm nothing but positive on this podcast.
There have been a lot of things said from your mouth about
Nothing
people
but AIDS
this week.
positive.
I feel like it's been like one of the like
Jesus
most
Christ.
aggressive Caleb weeks.
What do you mean? I've barely been aggressive, dude.
Okay.
Like,
How about we
the
threatened
fuck
like
up.
10
Do the
lives
email.
in the
look
last
how
two
aggressive they're
podcasts.
getting.
Mute Caleb. Do the email. Go on, DT.
All right. Thomas says every single one of my past emails has been filled with threats and negativity. So this week I'm switching it up. Kendrick dropped his new album GNX, and it's fucking goated. Happy to know he's a fellow Buick Grand National enjoyer. That is sick.
Mm-hmm.
On the topic of
media, that was a good album.
on the topic of cars, Jaguar has finally decided to have branding that truly reflects the quality of their cars. My Saturday has been entirely consumed by college football chaos. At least my Gators came out on top. My question this week is, what is your favorite album of all time?
5150 Van Halen.
I think I got it down here somewhere.
Hold up.
That and Mr. Bungle, California.
I have favorite albums by certain artists, but I don't know if I can put any like singular album.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same way. Mine's like a five-way tie between like 5 different Rush albums.
Rush.
It is. It's like literally Moving Pictures, Hemispheres, Caress of Steel, Permanent Waves, and Grace Under Pressure.
See, if I'm going to do that,
no
I'm going to do
particular
5150, OU812, Fuck album.
If I had
What
to
was
choose
that slap?
Caress of Steel.
Atheist, Unquestionable Presence.
Sure.
One of
I
the
will say-
one of the greatest progressive death metal albums ever put to vinyl, or in this case, CD.
I got my fucking YouTube music like recap for the year, which it's not even December yet, but okay. And they did say that I listened to the fucking Brat album more than anything else. Like,
wow, dude.
has basically been the whole summer and fall.
Listen, it's been a brat summer.
Dude, they said I was in the top 0.5% of Charlie XCX fans, which is probably a
You might
big
have issues.
pool. I didn't even think I listened to it that much.
I think you might have to be taken out back.
Like, Brat was good. I don't think it was like.
Well, hey, he has nothing else to listen to. His boy Drake, he's in a lawsuit now.
Drake was never my boy. Don't you ever?
Drake is, dude.
Homeboy.
Drake is like your best friend, dude. I
Yeah,
saw you
God.
walking
He's
down
your
the
best
street.
friend like P. Diddy. P. Diddy was DT's guy, man. That was his
Dude, how much baby oil does DT have in his room?
Dude, I saw pictures of DT at all the Diddy parties.
DT
He was, like,
party.
DT was the concierge at all of the freak parties.
I saw pictures of DT in certain historical events that Jerry Jones might have attended.
All right. Thomas also writes, in response to Caleb's rant about the emailers being so negative, let me put the record straight on what he is.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! What's happening here?
Domestic terrorist, squeaker, lazy ass, possible
Squeaker.
Blaney fan of multiple NFL teams, Tennessee Volunteers fan, shitty Target security guard, former McDonald's All-Star, certified gooner, and possible kid diddler.
Can I get an official resume for Caleb with all this?
Hold on. Who emailed this? Get him on the podcast next week. That's
Possible.
Thomas says, with all that being said, a good Caleb pop absolutely makes my fucking day. Stay razzed and never change, little bro.
Great email.
There's the positivity we needed.
I
Stay
am like,
razzed, all right, don't you?
I'm impressed at how in tune Thomas is with
Viewers are.
shrimpage.
Shrimp
Calling
lore.
you a possible kid diddler and a former McDonald's All-Star, like these are like,
and a terrorist.
That's Ed's burner.
I'm concerned. Yeah, I'm starting to get concerned.
That's definitely.
Yeah,
Ed's
he's
burner.
too close to the inner workings of shrimpage. We might have to take
So
him out.
Thomas,
CIA style.
Yeah, I was about to say. So Thomas, what
Take him
you're
for a
about to learn
convertible
is
ride to
whenever
Dallas.
anybody comes a little too close to what a shrimp is, you might get a bag over the head and bricks on the feet. We'll never get an email from you.
You might
again,
want to
so-
stay away from windows in high places.
All right. The next email comes in from our good friend from Down Under, Andrew R. It says, good morning, all y'all. Now that the off season has begun and we're back in the seemingly endless summer or winter of discontent, because it's summer, because Really? That means it's time for more animals who have failed to return their shopping carts.
Oh no. Interracial cart
been a
mating is
while.
here.
Dude, it has. I guess he's been like, he must have been saving these up. All right, here we go. We got the fucking shopping cart album. All right. It says,
my God.
photo 1, this is a Penn station. This is definitely a lower class suburb of Sydney, which suggests that not returning the cart is a function of not owning a car.
That's
But
a cart big one, dude.
Dude, how are you gonna
So
tip
we've
them
all been
over?
fearing with this kind of shopping's gonna happen.
Lord help them all, because there's nowhere to go.
I understand like piling them up somewhere, but these things are tipped over. Why you gotta do them like that?
I guess it was an incline.
Well, they don't go
Oh,
anywhere.
no.
Oh my god.
These carts have been mutilated. He says this is literally the poorest suburb in metropolitan Sydney, and on cue there's a cart next to a bus stop. Am I seeing these in the right order? No, I'm not. You got these backwards again, god damn it. Okay, so this... Okay,
Oh,
this is a
damn it,
lower class
Bobby.
suburb. This is apparently the worst suburb. We got another tipped over cart at a bus stop.
Well, hey,
What
it
is wrong
won't roll
with you
down the
people?
street.
Yeah.
It's true. Actually, that's
It's
basically
true.
can't roll away and hit a car.
They're being considerate.
Jesus Christ. I guess this one he says maybe they were in the right order. And this is apparently a bus stop. Well, this is the bus stop. Who knows? Anyway, he says this is 14.3 kilometers from the nearest supermarket.
Oh my god.
So this cart has been on a journey.
Far from home.
They even have the little coin things, and they're apparently I guess this one doesn't, but this one has the little coin thing.
Oh,
Apparently
they
it's not
didn't need that
working.
50 cents back, I guess.
God damn.
Dude, can we have the cart big one in the thumbnail this week? I just want those hanging out
Dude,
somewhere.
these guys. If I remember, no guarantees. Thank you, Andrew R, for the
Dude, we need
shopping
a
cart update.
BeamNG shopping cart mod where you all just hop in shopping carts.
There is a shopping cart in BeamNG. You can't like drive it or anything, but you can like crash into
Can we
it.
roll it down a hill? Yeah.
Yeah, you can like fill it with watermelons and like throw it around.
We need to have like a shopping cart. Like the downhill incline that we'd race down. We need to just start shopping carts at the top, and whoever makes it the farthest wins.
Just soapbox races, but
That actually be
shopping
kind of
carts.
sick on the like San Francisco hill.
The shopping cart Olympics. Yeah.
All right, the next email comes in from Kyle,
Street luge shopping carts.
who says, "All right, you crackers." I don't know if you can say that.
Crackers
this
of
will
the
be.
day.
Yeah,
This will be a
get
shorter
banned
email.
on Twitch if you say that.
He says, "What is the best brand of cracker? I personally like Triscuits."
Triscuits low sodium are goated.
I agree. I can agree with that.
What were those chicken?
Chicken and a biscuit.
biscuits.
Yeah, what the
Chicken
hell are
and a
those?
biscuit.
You guys love that shit. I've never seen that in my life.
Dude, those are goated. Those are the best.
are we going to
I've had
count
some.
like Ritz as like crackers?
No, shut the
Cheez-Its.
fuck up.
Okay.
What do you mean, Rich? Why does Rich
House
not
Ritz
count?
not a cracker. Hold on.
It's
Yeah,
literally
what?
a Ritz cracker. What are you talking about?
No, they're gay. I don't like them.
Look, I can go through a whole like box of Ritz, so
Dude,
that's going to be my thing.
underrated cracker. Just a fucking premium plus double pack of just
Yeah, premium
saltines.
plus. Yep.
Things go
Ben.
hard.
Is an underrated cracker.
Might be
All
the
right.
I
podcast
can see
title.
DT
isn't it?
doing that one in the
Right now,
podcast title, yeah.
Andrew R sent in another email. Says, given that Martin Truex Jr. is alleged to drive the 2020 Daytona 500, but not for Joe Gibbs and not for 2311. I thought it was for 2311.
No, apparently.
No, he said it. Yeah, he said it's not. He said 2311's not giving him a ride.
Damn.
He says, is it possible that Truex will be in a 56 or a 78 for a Truex Motorsports team that is totally
He's not running it.
Totally not Gibbs built or prepped or crewed?
That's going to be a 50 money team.
I saw.
How much can the non-chartered
New York.
system be bent and manipulated? Thank you for
New
making
York
art.
racing.
So
He'll drive the 44.
there is a rule that you can't have more than 4 cars. So
Well,
Andrew's
not
basically
under
asking,
like the same banner.
Yeah, can you make like a thing that's like
I
affiliated?
thought you were allowed to have a 5th test car or that's part-time.
No, they got rid of
You
that
used to.
10 years ago.
They did that just to get Chase
Yeah.
Elliott in a Hendrick car. So I guess that means 2311 is probably bringing the 67, where they're gonna have like the 23, the 45, the 35, and like a 67 car, and Truex isn't in the picture for some reason.
So
Well, I think the issue
I've
might be
heard-
because they're open. They're not chartered. That would hurt them.
Oh, or they're
Trying
not
to get
sure
the
yet
Daytona
what this
500.
injunction's gonna be. But yeah, what were we saying, Caleb?
Well, I heard too that potentially like Gibbs could reach out to an already open team and just prep them a car for Truex. So like a Live Fast Motorsports, for example, like Truex can just drive a
78.
Gibbs car under their banner. Yeah.
Number 78. That go kind of hard. Start making the concepts, kids. Next email comes in from Crazy Nate, who says content warning, hefty ass email. It's fine. It's the off season. Okay. He says, okay, just to piss off the shrimps, I do unironically like 100 gex.
Yeah, fuck you, nerd.
Send him to the gulag. Send him to the penis exploding chamber. I want his penis exploded yesterday.
And
If he listens to
breakcore in
100
general,
gex, then he probably
because
wants
it's
that.
anxiety music. He says he likes Creed, Stone Temple Pilots, Soundgarden, Oasis, System of a Down, Beatles, and the Black Eyed Peas. My favorite bands are King Crimson, Bob Dylan, Enya, the
King
Corys,
Crimson,
Black
shut
Sabbath, Aphex Twin, and a handful of rappers or rap groups, and Steve Miller Band. God damn.
King Crimson and Black Sabbath.
A whole anthology there.
Yeah, this
That
dude's
and
to
then
music as
100
I am to
gex.
football teams.
Explain. He says, I wanted to thank Slap for giving us a low tier wall trip and for introducing me to George Carlin, who's easily become one of my nominees for best comedian.
George Carlin is like one of the greatest comedians.
Did you
of
make
all
this,
time.
Slap? What is the context of like lightning tornado DW?
Oh,
yeah,
I
it's a
didn't make
vortex
that.
theory.
I didn't make that. Somebody made that with the vortex theory.
Oh.
George
Hmm.
Carlin is your favorite comedian's favorite comedian.
No, just take credit for it, Slap. Other people are taking credit
Yeah,
for
I
another
made it.
meme.
I made it.
Another strip meme.
Can we-
low tier god Waltrip? That's me.
Not to out who it is, but there has been a meme getting passed around the NASCAR sphere of Dale Earnhardt pointing a fucking Uzi out the window at, I think, Joe Nemechek, and that was a shrimp
Jerry
original.
Nadeau.
Jerry Nadeau, there you
Original.
go.
Yeah, that is
And
a shrimp original.
The original tweet is from a shrimp account, and the kids have taken it over with a little gallery icon in the corner, which is kind of insane. That's just
Straight
on
up.
Cody said he saw that on Facebook with like
4,000 likes
likes.
on some random ass post or like a page I've never heard of. It just showed up on my algorithm while I was scrolling.
If you say who it is, the podcast gets deleted.
Crazy Nate also says, a few weeks ago, I talked about nostalgic music. Now I want to talk about nostalgic games. Specifically, what games from your childhood still hold up to their magic from when you first played them? Mine have to be the original Destiny, which is the first game I played on Xbox ever. You are young.
Yeah, you're
Much love.
That was 10 years
from
ago.
Crazy
How
Nate.
young is this person?
P.S. A few weeks ago, the video was supposed to be this, and it is a YouTube link to, I will not be clicking on it, metal pipe falling sound effect, but it's more violent.
Yes, send this to me. Send it to me now.
That's why I'm not
No.
clicking on it.
Yes.
No.
Please. Please.
Jesus
God.
Can we talk
Christ.
about Slap getting his silence roll back this week?
So I got
have we,
my soundboard privileges back, baby. We're so
have we
back.
told the people that we have a role in our Discord specifically to remove soundboard privileges because Slap abuses the pipe button? So we've set him
I'm
on
looking it up
a
right
quota, more than one pipe a
No.
day, and then we click the button and he can't use the soundboard anymore.
Dude, yeah, it's literally like the we said the other day, we were joking that it's literally like that Key and Peele sketch where the football player does the thrust as a touchdown
Hingle
celebration and
McCringleberry.
the referee gets like right there, and the moment he goes over like 1.5, just ban hammer on the fucking pipe. Get out of here.
To answer the email question, Final Fantasy VIII, Metal Gear Solid for PlayStation, and any of the OG Pokemon Game Boy games.
Any?
I would say.
Yoshi's Island.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Hit
yeah.
the button. Somebody DT hit the button.
No.
No, that's copyrighted
copyright,
going
probably.
after our ass.
Nintendo's gonna copyright strike us just for you doing that.
Dude, Nintendo hates it if you try to do anything fun with their IP.
Yeah, dude. Fuck Nintendo.
I grew up with the PS2, but some like OG PS2. I hold like all of the racing games I played as a
What was that?
thanks
Slap?
slap. He's got a stupid noise gate cutting it all out, so I'm glad we
Yeah,
didn't.
you're.
Yeah.
I have nose gate
I'm gonna
turned off.
nosegate.
All right, well we
Noise
can't hear
gate.
it, so that's great. Any racing game I played as a kid on PS2, I adore, and I love that I can emulate it, and it's like better than I remember it. So,
So
Gran
for
Turismo
me,
4, ATV Off-Road Fury 2, Burnout 3.
NASCAR 08.
What the fuck are you doing? He'll put an image of Mario on the screen.
I was gonna creep him in, so he's just gonna be like.
What the fuck?
You have too much power. I don't like this.
for me on the N64, it was Beetle Adventure Racing, which is a little known
Oh, hell
game
yeah.
that's like really good. If you've never played it before, play it. It's a fun game. PS2 would be Gran Turismo. Gran Turismo 4. And
Gran
Road
Turismo
Rash
4
on
might be the greatest
PS1.
game of all time.
Road Rash
NASCAR
on
Thunder
PS1 is a
2003.
good game.
Slap? Nostalgic video games that you loved as a kid that still hold up?
Yoshi's Island. Already
Okay.
said it.
That's fair. All right.
Oh, and little known fact, Road Rash on the PC was made by Papyrus or ported by
sure.
Papyrus.
That's like how like Test Drive Eve of Destruction was a fucking what are they called? The NASCAR Heat guys. They made that game.
Oh, did they? I don't know
Yeah.
how to do that.
What the fuck are they called? Monster game.
Russians.
No, that was Ignition. By the way, fucking
They stole the election.
I do not follow the Daily Downforce on Twitter, and I'm like scared to talk shit because the last
don't
time I
think you
did, they
should.
got in my replies. But I keep seeing people retweeting their stupid shit, and they fucking put
Dude.
up a thing today where they tweeted an "I have 40 wins" NASCAR Ignition clip and said, "What's your favorite NASCAR game? I've been playing NASCAR Heat 5," and then it's just an Ignition video. I'm
Daily
starting to.
Downforce admin is one of the dumbest people that has ever graced.
Are we
this
sure it's
planet.
not
Can I-
AI at this point?
No, there's some
Is it
dumb
just
kid I talk shit about.
Stupid.
I'm pulling up some receipts here because
DT, what was in the folder labeled homework?
Okay, the people can't see my downloads folder. I do want to pull up some images though, because I just like it's starting to drive me insane that these guys. I mean, it's just a lot of like engagement bait. But when they're,
Welcome to social media.
I talk shit about that one guy capitalizing random words, and they stop doing that. But they have a new bit where they like pretend to not know anything, and I don't know if they actually don't know anything and they're stupid, or if they're just like trying to get people to talk about it. Because they just like they posted Stadium Super Trucks clip, and they're like, "Add this to the list of motorsports I didn't know existed." It's like, where have you been?
Where have you been?
They have another one which is like
goddamn
the
rock.
Forza NASCAR expansion. I had no idea Forza had custom paint schemes like this. Like, are these just meant to drive engagement? Or is
Speaking
it just
on
a
that note,
self-report lack of wheel knowledge? Who knows?
I did see a video of someone that made a Gen 7 mod for NASCAR Thunder 2004. I think it was literally just the schemes on Gen 4 bodies.
Oh
but
yeah, okay, that makes sense. People
I
spend their
don't know
time
why.
doing weird things. I can't judge too much.
Like making boombox songs for certain space games.
Yeah, I don't spend my time doing that.
Here, actually, I have.
Instead, I
have an
make
Animal
skins
Outside
that
Planet.
of the time where DT like compressed the entire Shrek
Oh.
1 movie onto the TV on Space
Lethal
Game.
Company.
It works.
Shout out to you
We
guys
watched it.
watching the entire thing.
You talking about idiots on Twitter reminded me of this tweet I saw the other day. But Dab for Dale was like,
Oh,
"What
fuck
if we
this
made
guy?
this?" Dude? Yeah,
This guy's
I
so
can't say.
stupid.
Bowman Gray, Atlanta. Like, it's not even. I don't think it's even serious hilarious, but it's like you need.
This is the same guy who posted a picture of like Bubba Wallace's paint schemes for the year and was like, "This is why no one watches NASCAR because the cars don't look the same every week." Like, how fucking old are you?
I think
Literally kill
Denny.
yourself.
I saw a Denny post a while.
Oh, yeah, he does
ago.
that too. He did that last year, and he has a new thing to complain about where it's just like no one. This is such a non-issue.
Who cares? It's
Who
one of those
cares?
Next
situations.
email.
No one cares. No one is like, oh,
If
that
you
guy's
care
in a
that
different
much about
paint
a
scheme.
$1
I
billion
don't like him.
corporation that's stupid. Find something else to.
No, I agree that you can
If
care
you
and be
care
like,
that
the
much about
Grass
a
is
billion-dollar
green
corporation
outside.
that's
Go and
stupid,
touch
go
it. It might be
join
cold
the
outside, but go and touch
Doge.
grass.
ain't no grass anymore. It's just dead.
No, I'm
It's
on
cold,
his side.
son.
Get some identifiability.
All
It's
right,
hard to
touch the
identify the drivers when you have a
cold
different paint scheme every
concrete
Yeah,
in
single
front
week.
of
Footy's on your
stoplight.
side. You know what side of history you're on.
All right.
I'm
rat
always on the
side
right
of
side of
history.
history.
The
I've never
rat
been
side.
proven wrong.
The next email comes in from Logan Mayo, who says, "Hello, Shrimps. I've been watching the podcast since its inception, and I've loved every second of it." I'm sorry. Now that glazing
Some
aside, I have two questions for you. First, with Thanksgiving just around the corner, it was a month ago. What is your most underrated and overrated Thanksgiving dishes? Personally, I think stuffing is an assault on taste buds. Die.
How dare you?
What is
Nah.
wrong with you?
Nah, that's literally the
Stuffing
best part.
is
You have
incredible.
you have not had good stuffing, and I'm sorry to be the one to deliver you that
Even
news.
stovetop is decent.
Honestly, yeah. But the shit
It's actually
from
called
it's the-
dressing, but yeah.
yeah, well, the stuffing goes in the bird. The dressing is the stuffing that's not stuffed, but still good if it's done right. And I have a feeling that you have not had it done right.
Stuffing is
It's the best
bad.
part. Shut up.
Dude,
Oh my
so,
God.
Dude,
Slap.
it's, I
Yeah.
don't like
So
it. I
slap-
never
okay,
have liked
slap.
You've not had a good
Slap.
one. You've just not had a good
Yeah.
one.
are the shining example of what I was just about to say.
This
But
guy had a
I've
canned
grown
ham
up
the other
around
year.
so many people. No, so many people that I've known in my life that are like, "Oh, Thanksgiving good isn't that good?" Guess what? They're all white. Your family can't cook for shit, dude. You don't know how to make food. Like it's all bad.
That's like deviled eggs. Same situation. Like you've never had.
Deviled eggs are
If you don't
sick.
like
I
deviled
love
eggs,
them.
you've just never had good.
okay.
Deviled eggs.
I will die on that hill.
Deviled
that
eggs are always
bad.
good. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
You guys all
Deviled
suck. Your
eggs are
opinions
bad.
suck. All right. Anyway,
Deviled eggs are bad.
How dare.
Kill yourself, Caleb. Die.
You don't like
Alright.
stuffing, dude. What is wrong
I don't
with you?
trust the food.
You guys are on the
opinion.
same side.
I don't know if I trust the
just
food
about
opinion of someone
different
that
things.
will voluntarily eat fucking like 5
All right.
Vienna sausages.
Hold on. Deep
Listen.
fried turkey is the best turkey.
I've never had.
I've
it.
never
I would
had
love to
deep
try
fried
it, though.
turkey.
that's some southern ass
Communist.
shit. son.
Communists.
Sorry.
I just
Oh,
haven't had an
they-
opportunity. I would love to try it. It's never presented.
My issue is, I think turkey is overrated. I'm not a
You've
fan
not
of
had a
turkey.
good turkey. You've
Yeah,
not had a
I-
good turkey.
I-
You've had dried
I
out
will
birds.
agree with that, though. I will
Turkey
agree.
is a very narrow window of like when you can cook it enough for it to be done, and then it's just dry
Very
as
dry.
fuck after that.
It's too.
if you-
It's
if
too
you
easy to
deep-
fuck up. It's too
Then
easy.
don't fuck it
fry
up.
If you deep fry it, it creates this glaze on the outside, and it like none of the moisture escapes, and it's perfect.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Let your
create
house
glaze
burns
on the
down.
outside of you. Shut up.
Turkey is overrated,
I'm gonna
but
glaze all over your face, Caleb. Shut the fuck
That
up.
was the joke, bro. God.
there's the podcast title.
No.
No.
Turkey glaze all over your face.
No, just
All right.
Glaze on your
But-
face.
so my go-to is
Yeah.
ham. I love ham.
I think when it comes to food, we should
Yeah,
listen
honey
to the
ham is
opinions
goated.
of the fattest
It's
guy in
hard
the
to
room.
fuck
Okay.
that up.
And in this case, it's me.
Everybody-
and you're all wrong.
Everybody here, take a picture of your plate on Thursday. We'll rank them next week. Whoever has the best looking plate
Do I have
of
one?
Thanksgiving.
Oh yeah.
Okay, well, DT
already had Thanksgiving, so
It doesn't fucking count.
Oh.
Put your phone down. Put your phone down.
I don't have
Dude,
my plate,
speaking
but
of
I have the
food-
like the serving the goods. If you want to get a load of that, that's the good stuff right there, baby.
That's not actual Thanksgiving. Put that away.
turkey is
Yeah, you're not
overrated,
real
but it's
Thanksgiving.
acceptable for Thanksgiving only.
Look at how
Any
good
other
that
like
fucking
holiday meal, I
turkey
prefer
looks.
the ham.
Look at how good that looks. Come on, tell me you don't eat
Looks
that.
like you banged it.
That one does look good.
It looks like you glazed it.
Like I
All
said,
right.
turkey can be good, but unfortunately for Thanksgiving,
Get good.
the person
Get
that
good.
makes it.
That's a skill
I-
issue.
But
yesterday.
I will take a picture Thursday. So should everyone else.
Yeah, take a picture Thursday. I just wanted to let Slap know. Yesterday, for the first time in my entire life, I got the super sub, and I got it Mike's way,
Mm.
and it was mid. It
And
was
he
the
didn't
minutes
listen to
sequence.
my
Kill yourself,
advice.
Kill yourself. Die.
didn't-
Die.
Firehouse subs clears.
The corporation has taken over.
Die.
Caleb,
Die.
Clears.
Tell the audience what
Die.
you didn't do when you went to Jersey Mike's.
Oh yeah, I didn't tell him light on the sauces, so the person doing it just held the oil and the vinegar for like 40 seconds. Like
Yeah,
I
they
literally was
drenched it
sitting
if you
there
don't
like,
ask for it. They
Good.
drenched the
Based.
shit.
Good. It should have so much oil on it you can light it on fire.
No, they give you so much oil, it doesn't have any time to digest in your fucking body. It all just lubes up your inside, just fucking slides right out.
Play
Yeah,
the
it's just like Taco Bell. It just comes straight out.
Christ. All right, to continue this email, Logan says, as for underrated Thanksgiving dishes, nothing beats a good corn casserole.
Yes.
Green bean casserole's based.
Dude, some fucking parsnips slap. For my second question, what is the most dominant performance by an otherwise forgettable athlete? My pick is Cody Garbrandt versus Dominic Cruz in UFC 207. He whipped arguably
dude,
the
that
greatest
was
bantamweight of all
fucking
time's
crazy when
ass
that
for 5
happened,
straight
dude.
rounds. For one night
Cody
only, he was the
Garbrandt
greatest
versus
fighter on the
Dominic Cruz
planet.
was wild, bro.
Thank you,
Like, that
Shrimps, and
was
have a great
insane.
Thanksgiving.
I have one. Kevin Conway, the best NASCAR rookie ever.
Did he do anything? I literally only remember
Rookie
him
of the
because he's a
year.
he led
NASCAR.
one
Yeah,
lap.
he's rookie
He
of the
went
year.
One lap. Yeah, one lap at the Brickyard 400 on pitch strategy.
I have a call. Pastor Maldonado, 2012 Spain in a shitbox Williams, ass all career up to that point, ass every week after that for the next year. I think he scored points in one other race that season, and for some reason on that day in 2012 he beat Fernando Alonso on speed. Just some random dude in a Williams beat Alonso in a Ferrari on like actual like driving ability. It makes no sense.
Your
was
NASCAR
unreal.
one I will never forget is 2015 Atlanta, but Brett Moffitt in a 55 Michael Waltrip racing car on the brink of death was just like a top 5 car on speed all day long. Like it was his like second or third cup start ever in an MWR shit box. I don't remember where he finished in that race, but I think it was in the top 10. I want to say. Hold on. Well, we are checking. 8th. He finished 8th.
Damn.
Or
That's
how
crazy.
Derek Cope winning the Daytona 500.
Yeah, but
That's a
he-
Daytona 500 anyway.
Yeah.
Well, back then it actually meant something.
Or Jared
I
Cope
gotta-
winning at Dover like a few months later.
Yeah.
I have a bin question.
Oh,
This
Yeah?
is breaking Major League Baseball news, and I'm not up to par. Is Blake Snell good for the Giants, I think?
Who?
Okay. Well, he just signed a huge deal with the Dodgers. Also,
who
Juan
cares?
Look,
Soto.
all I know is Guardians. I don't know anything else outside of that world.
Who cares?
And I barely know
gotta-
those
Who
players.
cares?
I
So
got
that'd be an Ed question.
a non-racing answer for that email question. Fucking
A non-racist.
greatest one-off sports performance of all time. Week 17, 2011. Matt Flynn versus the
Oh, yeah.
fucking Lions comes in to give Aaron Rodgers a rest since they already had the first seed locked up. Throws 6 touchdowns and 500 yards in his first start against the Lions. A single game performance so good, he signed like a $60 million
got paid.
contract
You got
that
paid.
offseason with the Seahawks. The same offseason they signed Russell Wilson, decided to start him. He basically made $60 million, never had to start a single game after that, basically from one regular season game that otherwise didn't really mean anything for the Packers.
Damn.
Greatest one-off performance ever. Matt Flynn, Packers.
All right.
legend.
Next email is a Harley Payne email. He says, hello, Shrimps. It's finally Thanksgiving week for us Americans. I know Canada had theirs a while ago, so happy 4th Thursday in November, BT. I
It's not
appreciate
real
you.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
happy
didn't come over
Thanksgiving
and, like,
to us
subjugate the
red-blooded
natives, like,
Americans.
no, it doesn't even count.
That's exactly what Canada's built on. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, they have dead
It's their
kids
home
in
and native
schools.
land. It's
The only thing
in
is
the
our
anthem.
winter
Yeah,
comes
but they
earlier.
didn't do it at the same time. They did that later. It doesn't count.
Might make it worse.
They learned from the best, okay?
On a positive note for Canada, Traden Lapsevich won the South Carolina 400. Oh, I didn't. No one told me that.
I saw that.
Yeah, it's
I
a
was-
Canadian.
I was in attendance, and it was super awesome to see Dale Jr. cut through the field and get up to second from the back before his fuel system broke. Damn. Traden Lapsevich. Traden Lapsevich is fast. His brother won the Pinty's Championship in 2016 and then ran out of money. But Traden does a lot of esports shit too. He runs with like Norse Force and shit. But he's been doing
He's a goat
car
spotter,
stuff.
isn't he? Yeah, I think he's Tyler Gary's spotter.
Yeah, NFR connection. I'll attach some pictures I took at the end of this email. The prize was $10,000 and a palmetto tree, which is kind of ironic because the winner this year has to exchange all of the purse money to use any of it where he lives and can't even plant the tree at his home. Motherfucker needs a greenhouse. I do want to give an Animal Planet nomination to all the losers who chain smoked through the entire race in the stands and made the crowd smell like cigarettes and
Hell
vape.
yeah.
You are in the middle of nowhere, Florence.
More like cigarettes and vape goo than rubber and gasoline. That's tough. Last order of business for the week. I realize now I accidentally made my
Alright, so
playoff
I was at
proposal way
Florence
too
last
confusing.
year. I think you're just a pussy.
I left a comment on the last
Jr. there
episode
returning
explaining
the
what I
butt
meant.
eight.
No, he wasn't, but he was there.
Merry off season and happy Christmas.
Dude, the Shrimps just said fuck the last half of that email. I didn't hear a fucking word.
Slap is the king of like I'm mid sentence and he's just
Starts talking.
something new.
I started yapping. That means you need
Here's
to
some
shut
pictures.
the fuck up, DT.
There's Dale from through the fence. There's Trayton, I guess. Is that Jonathan Cadell? Looks like a fat Jonathan Cadell. There's Dale. Dude, Trayton being in the 77 is also kind of sick. Shout out. Sponsored by Canadian
It might
garbage company.
actually be. That is Jonathan Cadell. Yeah, that's what he was wearing.
That's hilarious.
You just called Jonathan Cadell fat.
It's the jacket. It's the jacket.
You said
It's
that
all
was
the
a
jacket.
fat Jonathan Cadell, unbeknownst.
He's got
to
the
you,
jacket
it's
on over a
Jonathan
hoodie.
Cadell.
Dude,
Don't
that's
show him
literally,
this.
dude, that's literally Jonathan Cadell. Hold on.
That's funny.
Wait,
It's the
hold on,
facial
yeah,
hair that gave it away.
I gotta try to go find a picture of him, but
Keegan sent another email that says, now that Core is back, do we get the clown reel back too? Not a public one.
I miss the
Also,
public clown reel. You need to bring that back.
I realized how toxic it was. If I
No, it
streamed the race, I
became
would
toxic.
do it.
It's not toxic anymore.
That's true.
It's
Also, what does the
Bane
schedule
Caleb, it
look
won't be
like?
as toxic.
Yeah,
If you want
get
the
rid
what
of
does
core
it fuck me
schedule,
for?
it's on the Core Twitter and on the Core Blue Sky. I think the schedule's on there. It was pinned,
Yep.
but it has been unpinned, so I cannot find it anymore.
Fine, I'll go pin it live on Shrimp Hours.
So yeah, when you see this, it will be pinned. Didn't someone ask this last week? Am I
No,
going
never
crazy?
mind. The core starter pack is pinned. I'm not unpinning that.
Oh, I meant on Twitter. But anyway, there's the schedule. Take a screenshot, print it out, tape it next to your computer screen.
Actually,
You'll know.
that'd be a banger poster.
Just the schedule.
Can we?
Yeah.
Can we get those for print? That is kind of.
Yo, y'all got
What I will
Long
say-
Beach? Holy shit.
One of the reasons I have been
Yeah, I know,
skimping
it's
out on
stupid,
on the new merch is I want to do some core stuff soon. TM and hopefully get it up so you can buy it for the holidays. But remains to be seen how much time I'm willing to put into that. I got cars that I'm working on for 2025 too. I got a lot of shit on my plate actually. It's kind of cool. Driven Dragon 4 sent an email that says we've never been so cooked before. Email intended for just after the election, and I forgot to send it. Oh, okay. Well,
Old
missed
news.
that by a
late.
little bit. The email reads, we are going to all die. America's going to become a Stalin dictatorship. It's never been so
Based.
over. Get your shotguns ready. It's over, and we'll be put in camps and be forced to like it. Project 2025, baby.
I mean, JD Vance is sending Ben to the gulags
Oh my
first. We all
God.
know this.
Driven Dragon 4 sent in another email intended for this week. It says, first off, Caleb, you do not spread love on this podcast. Politely kill yourself, you maggot.
That's true.
What?
This might be the most
Hey, he
base
said
email ever.
politely.
And has reattached the misused Eric Andre meme of the job is done, which I think is hilarious.
I love
That's
it.
based.
Fuck using the format correctly just to shoot me.
As long as we can kill Caleb, that's all that matters.
I do want to say, I am proud of the viewers from like last year. Y'all were little like pussies. You would just listen to me tell you to kill yourselves. Y'all are fighting back this year, and it makes me happy inside. So thank you all. Fuck yourselves. Die. Never send another email in again.
Send them in, guys.
I might hit a record
Send
for
them in,
like
death threats
death
to Caleb
wishes.
Hoffman from Nashville, Tennessee.
Oh,
Whoa.
Send him to the penis exploding chamber.
Have we seen this email before?
I don't
Did
know,
you
dude.
send this
You
already?
have emails, dude. Just read it.
Yeah.
Hold on.
He's got a point.
No, because I'm
Yeah,
saying
you're
you
just-
sent that meme before. And I
think
remember
it was-
someone telling Caleb to kill themselves and calling him a maggot.
I think we've seen something similar.
And this guy says, secondly, I have an Animal Planet of my own. Someone, and I don't know who, and I remember seeing this, stuffed a full cabbage in the shelf in a completely different department where the cabbage is from. I swear we've seen this cabbage before.
Are you having Mandela effect emails?
Cabbage
I don't
effect.
remember that.
Someone
I don't remember this
corroborate.
either.
We've talked about this guy putting a cabbage on the shelf, right?
No, we haven't.
I think you dreamed this.
It looks like Christmas stuff like around
Yeah.
it.
I'm gonna search cabbage in our inbox.
Cabbage Mandela Effect is the name of the podcast.
The Cabbage Patch Kids.
Mandela effect is pretty good.
Did I dream this? Am I getting deja vu?
Dude, cabbage deja vu is hitting DT right now.
His brain is he doesn't know what's real anymore.
I swear I've seen this cabbage
Dude, what
before.
the fuck are you talking about?
Were you
We have
looking
never-
at on the
I've seen
email?
this particular cabbage before.
Are you sure you weren't just looking ahead on the emails? And
Maybe
We've seen
DT
this
was
Eric-
the one that put it
Okay,
on the
we've
shelf.
seen this Eric Andre meme before,
yes,
right?
we saw something similar.
yeah.
Yes, not that
Okay.
exact one, but something.
I
Like
thought
same.
I thought that
I
was
thought it
a
was that
repurposed
exact
one.
one.
No.
I thought it was repurposed.
I mean, I thought the font on Tony Stewart's number 20 car was always slanted on the roof, but you know, anything could happen.
Yeah, nothing's real anymore.
I'm losing my fucking mind.
Everything you thought was real is fake.
Yeah,
What
DT, you know where I'm at now. You know exactly how I feel.
What are you on about, bud?
DT's upset about a cabbage. I'm upset about a number font.
I'm concerned.
I'm upset about the shrimps being shrimp.
I am concerned about the shrimps as well. Let's move
I'm
on to the
concerned
next
about
email.
Okay,
Yeah.
I have found that Driven Dragon 4 sent in the Eric Andre meme
Yeah, we
on
knew
September 30th, and we knew that. But I guess we never saw the cabbage before.
Are you smelling burned toast right now? Is everything?
Maybe there's
okay?
another email about someone leaving a fucking
Do you
thing on a
taste
shelf where it doesn't
copper? Is
belong.
your left arm feeling numb?
All right, my bad. Anyway, there's a cabbage on a shelf, and
Yeah, cabbage
asks,
Mandela effect.
He's got cabbage on the mind.
the question is, what is your worst experience with customers or people during your job?
I've got a couple.
Well,
dude.
I already said mine.
Well, yeah, DT
That's a
did-
pretty bad experience.
Can a gun points in your face? I'd say that's a pretty disgruntled customer.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm quite gun pointed at me, but I have a few. So let me see. When I first started McDonald's, I'm pretty sure I've told this story too on the podcast, but when I first started McDonald's, something got fucked up. I wasn't directly involved in it, but it all culminated in a dude throwing a chocolate shake at the girl next to me behind the counter. So
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I remember hearing about this.
yes. The other thing
That'd be Cody.
What? What?
It
I'm
was
the
Cody.
nicest person imaginable. How dare you?
Until you give him floppy bacon, and then
I will
Yeah,
kindly ask if you're
You
going to be
give him
cooking. I'm not a
bacon, he's going on the
anymore.
warpath. He will burn your house
Dude,
down.
if you put a medium cup inside of a large cup, it's the end.
That's
You
why
put
the medium
sausage on top of a pizza, it's Jover.
Listen, it's not my fault. You guys are pushovers. I will just accept
Um,
anything that's given to you. You'll order salmon and get a fucking
dude,
yeah.
steak. Be like, oh, it's good enough. It's fine.
It'd be a good upgrade.
But during COVID too, I forget again. It's the details are so
Electric
hazy
Boogaloo.
on it. But I was working at the present window in the drive-through where I like give the food, and some dude was pissed. So I was like, all right, dude, like just like pull up, like we'll figure you out. Just go up there. And he got pissed, threw a water bottle that I had handed at me, told me to get a real job, and he then eventually pulled up. And I just like I distinctly remember while he was pulling up, I just like pulled out the window and like pulled my mask down and was just like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like as he pulled away. But yeah, shout out to McDonald's animals.
Who does that?
I got
I
real
do.
money, so
I do that.
All right, 2 more emails. Next one comes in from Luke. Says, who's ready for the Connor Zillish Colton Herta Cadillac lineup in 2026? That would go hard.
Jesus.
Connor Zillish is too good for NASCAR. Like
Go,
Why does he
Yeah.
like NASCAR so much? Like, what does he see in
go
there?
real
because he's
racing.
from-
Go Formula
he's-
1 racing.
he's from North Carolina, so he like just I guess as a
Oh.
kid wanted to do it. But yeah, I mean he's gone like worldwide. Like, he's honestly gone like the Joseph Newgarden route of like grew up in the South and then just went international kart racing and all that and has learned everything. So
I have heard a lot of like there's rumblings already of they're interested in putting Colton Herta in that F1 car, which would be fun.
I thought they tried
Uh,
like blackballing fucking Colton Herta from Formula One a couple years ago because of the stupid license shit.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how it works. Keegan writes in final email and says, hey Shrimps, currently as I'm writing this, I'm watching the Core Race Auto Club, and DT's new and rebranded Mountain Dew scheme is a huge nut. Just had to put that out there. Thank you. It got wrecked.
These things happen.
But I had fun making it. It's just a standard one-off banger that'll never see the light of day again. Is it over?
Might be Jover.
We do have to play a hand of poker. We've forgotten to do that the last few weeks.
Oh yeah, we have forgotten to do that. All right, I do have a plethora of titles written down. Let me
I have 3.
let me figure out how to get in
Well,
poker here. Hold on. Oh, I put it in its
I
own
remember there was
window.
one around.
Oh,
What?
I've never seen this before. Hold on, we
yeah.
might be
hell?
That's
so
actually
back.
good.
Yeah,
Hold on,
I
I'm
don't
gonna try
have
this
that.
out. Okay, hold on. Is this gonna break everything?
I hope so.
It could.
Cody, get in poker.
It's loading.
You work here.
She worked there.
I do want to say Matt Weaver put out a tweet less than 5 minutes ago saying that NASCAR is not going to make any package changes for the short tracks and is instead going to try a groove tire with Goodyear. So
Ew.
Fuck the
So
pack.
nothing-
Like
nothing's
2008
gonna change.
F1? The hell is that?
yeah, nothing's going to change. All
All
right,
right.
we're hitting the bud.
All in, one hand. Okay, titles that I have written down. I have The Turbo Autism, We're Getting Robbed, Underrated Cracker, Glaze All Over Your Face, and Cabbage Mandela Effect.
My 3 I have are Get the Money, We're Getting Robbed, Glaze on Your Face, and Cabbage Deja Vu.
I'm cooked on this hand, by the way.
It's over.
What do we
too.
like?
Yeah, I'm
Cabbage
not
Deja Vu?
opposed.
I like Get the Money, We're Getting Robbed.
I just like We're Getting Robbed, to be
I like
honest.
we're getting
Yeah.
robbed. Yeah.
Yeah,
All
we're
right.
getting robbed.
We just got robbed by Caleb in that poker hand. That's it. It's over.
I won?
Yeah.
Holy shit. That's another Caleb dub.
Ugh.
Get
Those
the
are
fuck outta
rare. Those
here.
are rare these days. Enjoy
Yeah,
it.
it's true.
Cabbage Mandela effect is my favorite.
Well, that's not the title. Bye.
Well, yeah,
Well, then it's
democracy
gay.
wins.
It's gay.
Wow.
It's just slap.
It's gay. It's useless.
Oh, he's still
stupid.
going.
Alright.